movements moved a nation. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s promise to sanitation worker Alvin Turner did the same thing.
He said that he was going to be with us until we won.
It is criminal to have people working at a full-time job, getting part-time income.
But before King marched in downtown Memphis, 2 men died, sparking a strike that changed the city. Robert Walker and Elka Cole sat in the garbage barrel of a truck. It malfunctioned and crushed them to death.
If these were relatives of mine, it really hurt.
11 days after they died, the sanitation workers left the trucks behind and hit the picket line.
We went to all these people and explained to them that this type thing can happen to you. Then we went on strike to make sure that this wouldn't happen to anybody else.
Alvin Turner was 34 years old when he joined hundreds of sanitation workers wanting fair treatment and pay.
That sound you just heard was the sound of a tear gas fired by a police officer.
Police used tear gas and clubs on protesters. Violence swept downtown Memphis.
They were beating the guy across from me. And I said, dang, look how they beating that poor man.
Turner couldn't escape the violence.
And this policeman took that Stilly club whop, and popped me right here.
The wound healed, but 46 years later, the memory remains.
This scar will be there the rest of my life.
Almost the entire force is standing by here.
Sanitation workers face threat from the men in blue.
The garbage is going to be picked up in Memphis.
And City Hall. Memphis Mayor Henry Loeb refused to negotiate with the workers. Turner says it was hard to see the mayor speak so strongly against the strike.
I knew what I was doing was right. I had a family to feed. I had little girls to educate. For him to take the stand that he took, it was really painful.
And they're not permitting the march to move any further.
It all changed for workers when Dr. King stood with them.
We was asking to be treated as men. We was asking for a fair wage. And I knew if he gonna stay with us, we was gonna win.
I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promise.
Turner says even through death, he believes King kept his promise.
Now this one, the one that we brought home with us.
Now, years after the strike, he's received every honor possible, a key to the city, awards, and a legacy. President Obama met Turner and the others who lived through the strike. Turner says he told them this.
If it wasn't for the stand we took in 1968, he might not be president today. I stuck my chest out, and anytime as president, I tell you that you is responsible. You did something responsible for him being elected. I am no boy.